Hello travelers, I'm Josephine, your host for today's DNC Travel Guide. Russia is a country full of history, culture, and breathtaking landscapes, and today I'll be sharing the top 10 must-see places you shouldn't miss. From world-famous landmarks to hidden gems, this journey has it all. If you love exploring new destinations, don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments which place in Russia you'd love to visit first. We'll journey beyond iconic landmarks, discovering hidden gems and vibrant cultures. From pristine nature to ancient cities, each place has its own story. Let's look past headlines and connect with the real Russia. Our adventure begins now. Let's go. Our first stop takes us deep into the heart of Siberia, to a place of superlatives and staggering natural beauty. We're at Lake Baikal. Known as the Pearl of Siberia, this is no ordinary lake. It's the oldest and deepest freshwater lake on Earth, holding 1/5 of the world's unfrozen fresh surface water. Its water is legendary for its clarity, thanks to the Baikal Epishura crustacean. In winter, the lake freezes over with ice so clear it looks like polished black glass. For centuries, Baikal has been a source of life, spirituality, and inspiration for the local Buryat people. It's a landscape that commands respect and invites quiet contemplation. Lake Baikal is a living, breathing ecosystem, home to over 2,000 species of plants and animals, the majority of which are found nowhere else on Earth. The most famous resident is the Nerpa, or Baikal seal, one of the world's only exclusively freshwater seals. The lake also teems with unique fish, like the omo, a type of salmonid that's a local delicacy. Exploring Baikal means embracing its different seasons, each offering a completely unique experience. Summer is a time for hiking along the Great Baikal Trail, offering panoramic views of the lake. You can take boat trips, kayak in sheltered bays, and swim in the invigoratingly cold water. It's a season of vibrant greens and deep blues, of long, light-filled days where the sun barely sets. Winter, however, is when Baikal reveals its most otherworldly side. The lake becomes a vast frozen playground. The ice forms spectacular formations, shards of turquoise ice pushed up on the shore that glitter in the low winter sun. Methane bubbles frozen in their ascent from the lakebed create stunning patterns of white circles trapped beneath the surface. This is the time for ice skating, driving on ice roads, and exploring ice caves. It's a surreal, almost alien landscape, beautiful and stark. Whether in summer or winter, Baikal leaves a lasting impression, making you feel small in the face of nature's grandeur. From tasting smoked omul to standing on Shaman Rock, every moment here feels significant. Baikal isn't just a sight to see, it's a force of nature to be experienced. A sacred sea that truly earns its title as the Pearl of Siberia. Welcome to St. Petersburg, the Venice of the North, an elegant city born from Peter the Great's vision, with pastel palaces, gilded domes, and over 400 bridges. Its canals invite you to explore. From the grandeur of the Hermitage to the moody streets of Dostoevsky, St. Petersburg is a living museum of art, history, and romance. St. Petersburg's white nights bathe the city in endless twilight, filling the streets with energy and wonder. Wander from grand cathedrals to hidden courtyards, discover quirky cafes, vibrant art, and peaceful oases. Here, imperial grandeur meets everyday life, and every corner reveals a new story. St. Petersburg is truly a crown jewel. Now, we're leaving the gilded halls of St. Petersburg and heading to Kamchatka, Russia's wild land of fire and ice. Here, volcanoes and glaciers collide, creating a landscape both primal and breathtaking. It's a place of extremes, where fire meets ice and adventure awaits those willing to embrace the wild. The Valley of Geysers in Kamchatka is a geothermal wonderland, alive with erupting geysers, bubbling mud pots, and vibrant hot springs. It's also home to the mighty Kamchatka brown bear, gathering in great numbers during the salmon run. Here, nature's raw power and wild beauty are on full display. After the wild frontier of Kamchatka, we're traveling back west to a city that offers a completely different, yet equally fascinating, Russian experience. We're heading to Kazan, the capital of the Republic of Tatarstan. This isn't just another Russian city. Kazan proudly calls itself the third capital of Russia, and it has a unique cultural identity all its own. Situated on the banks of the mighty Volga River, this city has long been a crossroads of civilizations, a place where Europe and Asia, Christianity and Islam, have met, mingled, and created something entirely new and vibrant. It's a city that's both Russian and something more. The first thing you'll notice in Kazan is this beautiful synthesis of cultures. You'll hear both Russian and Tatar spoken on the streets, see Cyrillic and Arabic script on signs, and witness the skyline punctuated by both onion-domed Orthodox cathedrals and soaring minarets. This isn't a city of divisions, but one of harmony. For centuries, Orthodox Christians and Sunni Muslims have lived here side by side, and this spirit of tolerance and mutual respect is woven into the very fabric of the city. It's a powerful and inspiring example of how different cultures can not only coexist but enrich one another. The heart of the city and the perfect symbol of this cultural fusion is the Kazan Kremlin. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, this fortress is a city within a city, its white walls enclosing a breathtaking collection of historic buildings. Here, the magnificent blue and white Kul Sharif Mosque, rebuilt in 2005 on the site of a mosque destroyed by Ivan the Terrible, stands just a stone's throw from the golden-domed Annunciation Cathedral, the oldest stone building in the Kremlin. Standing in the square between them, you can feel the centuries of history and the unique spirit of Kazan. It's a powerful architectural conversation between two great faiths. This history is a dramatic one. In 1552, the city was conquered by Ivan the Terrible, a pivotal moment that brought the Tatar people into the Russian state. But rather than being erased, the Tatar culture endured and evolved. Today, Kazan is a thriving modern city that celebrates its rich heritage. It's a place where you can explore a medieval fortress in the morning, enjoy a delicious Tatar lunch, and spend the afternoon in a trendy modern art gallery. Kazan offers a fascinating look at the diversity within Russia, a reminder that this vast country is a mosaic of many different peoples and traditions. To truly understand Kazan, you need to dive into its Tatar heritage. The Tatars are a Turkic people with a rich and complex history, and their culture gives Kazan its unique flavor. A great place to start is by exploring the old Tatar settlement, or Staraya Tatarskaya Sloboda. This historic neighborhood, with its colorful wooden houses, ornate mosques, and quiet courtyards, feels like a step back in time. It's where the Tatar merchants, artisans, and clergy lived for centuries, preserving their traditions even after the Russian conquest. It's a charming, walkable area that's full of character. As you wander these streets, you'll get a real sense of Tatar life. Pop into a local shop to admire traditional leather goods like the intricately patterned ichigi boots or beautiful examples of calligraphy. The neighborhood is also home to some of the city's most historic mosques, such as the Markani Mosque, which was the first stone mosque permitted to be built in Kazan after the conquest. Visiting these places of worship, with their elegant and often understated design, offers a peaceful and insightful glimpse into the spiritual heart of the Tatar community. It's a living museum of a resilient culture. Of course, no cultural exploration is complete without tasting the local food, and Tatar cuisine is a delicious highlight of any visit to Kazan. Be sure to try ekpokmak, a triangular pastry filled with minced meat, potatoes, and onions. It's the quintessential Tatar snack. For something sweet, you can't miss chak-chak, a delightful confection made of fried dough drenched in honey, often piled high in a mound. It's a celebratory dish, and every bite tastes like a party. Enjoying a meal here is more than just eating. It's participating in a tradition that has been passed down through generations. Kazan is a city that engages all your senses. It's the sight of the Kremlin glowing at sunset, the sound of the call to prayer mingling with church bells, the taste of honey-sweet chak-chak, and the feeling of walking through a city that so gracefully balances its past and its future. It's a testament to the idea that our differences don't have to divide us. In Kazan, they create a culture that is richer, more complex, and ultimately more interesting. It's a side of Russia that many travelers miss, and it's absolutely worth discovering. From the cultural crossroads of Kazan, we're flying south to a place that, honestly, shatters many stereotypes about Russia. we're going to Sochi, a city that's pretty much synonymous with sunshine, sea, and relaxation. Nestled on the coast of the Black Sea, with the Caucasus Mountains providing this dramatic backdrop, Sochi is often called the Russian Riviera. This is Russia's premier summer resort town, a place where people from all over the country come to escape the harsh winters and, well, enjoy a subtropical climate. It's a world away from the snow-covered landscapes we often imagine when we think of Russia. The vibe in Sochi is, honestly, distinctly Mediterranean. The waterfront is lined with palm trees, grand neoclassical sanatoriums, and bustling promenades. You'll see families strolling along the pebble beaches, couples enjoying a coffee at a seaside cafe, and yachts bobbing in the harbor. The city stretches for over 145 kilometers along the coast, making it one of the longest cities in the world. This long, narrow strip of land is dotted with parks, gardens, and resorts, all dedicated to the pursuit of leisure and well-being. It really has the feel of a classic European seaside resort, but with a uniquely Russian character. Sochi's history as a resort destination goes back to the Soviet era. Stalin himself had a dacha, or summer home here, and the city was developed as a health resort for the working people. The government built massive palatial sanatoriums where citizens could come for rest, relaxation, and medical treatments, all surrounded by lush parks and sea air. Many of these impressive, and sometimes imposing, Soviet-era buildings still stand today, repurposed as hotels and wellness centers. They are fascinating monuments to a time when leisure was a state-sponsored project, and they give Sochi a unique architectural flavor. The city was thrust onto the world stage when it hosted the 2014 Winter Olympics, an event that brought massive investment and transformation. The Olympic Park, with its futuristic stadiums and classrooms, is now a major attraction, a symbol of modern Russia's ambition. This blend of Soviet-era grandeur, modern Olympic architecture, and a relaxed seaside atmosphere makes Sochi a fascinating place to visit. It's a city that has successfully reinvented itself while still holding on to its unique history as Russia's favorite place to unwind and soak up the sun. While the beaches and promenades are the main draw for many, the true cultural and natural significance of Sochi lies in what surrounds it. The city is the gateway to the Western Caucasus, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its incredible biodiversity and pristine mountain landscapes. Just a short drive from the bustling coast, you can find yourself in a world of deep gorges, roaring rivers, and ancient forests. This is where the subtropical lowlands meet the alpine highlands, creating a unique ecosystem that is found almost nowhere else in Europe. One of the most important aspects of this region is its role as a natural sanctuary. The Caucasus Biosphere Reserve, which borders Sochi, is a vast expanse of protected wilderness. It's home to an incredible variety of plant life, including the rare yew and boxwood groves, which are relics from the pre-Ice Age. These enchanting, moss-covered forests feel ancient and magical, like something out of a fairy tale. Hiking through these woods, with the sound of a mountain stream nearby, is a meditative experience, a chance to connect with a landscape that has remained untouched for millennia. The 2014 Olympics also developed the mountain cluster at Krasnaya Polyana, transforming it into a world-class ski resort. But beyond the ski lifts and hotels, this area provides incredible access to the mountains. In the summer, the gondolas that once carried skiers now lift hikers and sightseers up to breathtaking viewpoints. From these high-altitude trails, you can gaze out over a sea of green peaks stretching to the horizon. It's here that you truly appreciate the scale and beauty of the Caucasus, a mountain range that has long been a source of myth and legend. The cultural significance of Sochi, then, is this duality. It is both a place of human leisure and a guardian of natural wonder. It represents a uniquely Russian approach to nature, a place to be enjoyed and admired, but also a place to be preserved and protected. For the traveler, Sochi offers the best of both worlds. You can spend the morning swimming in the Black Sea and the afternoon hiking in the High Caucasus. It's this combination of seaside relaxation and mountain adventure that makes Sochi not just a resort, but a truly significant and unforgettable destination. Vladivostok, Russia's Pacific port, is where Europe meets Asia, a city of steep, foggy streets and vibrant energy, often compared to San Francisco. The Russky Bridge, a modern marvel, connects the city's dramatic landscape. Along Svetlanskaya Street, history unfolds in Tsarist, Soviet, and modern architecture. And at the S-56 Submarine Museum, you feel the city's proud naval spirit, Vladivostok, a true fortress on the sea. Vladivostok lives and breathes by the sea. The Sportivnaya harbor is the city's playground, where locals stroll, swim, and savor fresh seafood. The iconic Tokarevsky Lighthouse stands as a beacon at the edge of the Pacific. From Eagle's Nest viewpoint, the city unfolds, a meeting of land, sea, and endless possibility. Now, we leave the modern, bustling cities behind and take a journey back in time, to a place where the Russian soul feels preserved in amber. Welcome to Suzdal, a jewel of the Golden Ring. Stepping into Suzdal is like walking into a living fairy tale. Rolling green hills, onion domes, and ringing bells. The Kamenka River reflects ancient monasteries, an open-air museum preserving traditions for over 1,000 years. The heart of Suzdal is its Kremlin, dating back to the 10th century. Home to the magnificent Cathedral of the Nativity, brilliant blue domes studded with golden stars. Inside, ancient frescoes and the famous Golden Gates, echoes of medieval princes and patriarchs, a place of profound history and deep spirituality. Suzdal is a living community where traditions are practiced every day. A visit to the Museum of Wooden Architecture is a must. Peasant huts, windmills, and wooden churches reassembled. Wander through rustic buildings, see tools, clothes, and imagine life centuries ago. A fascinating, immersive experience showing the ingenuity and artistry of common folk. In Suzdal, the local cuisine is a tradition in itself. Try medovuka, a honey-based alcoholic beverage found everywhere with flavors infused with herbs and berries. It's the taste of medieval Rus. Pair it with local pickles or a hearty bowl of borscht or shchi. Eating in Suzdal is a comforting, soulful experience. Suzdal's landscape is shaped by its monasteries, fortified walls, soaring towers, and tranquil convents. Inside the St. Euthemius Monastery, choral music echoes beneath frescoed vaults. Across the river, the Pokrovsky Convent offers serene solitude. Here, time slows, and the beauty of Russia's spiritual past is alive all around you. At the crossroads of Europe and Asia, Yekaterinburg stands as a city forged in iron and marked by history. Here, the Romanovs met their tragic end. Today, the city also honors Boris Yeltsin, Russia's first president, at the modern Yeltsin Center. Yekaterinburg is a place where Russia's past and present meet. Yekaterinburg is Russia's fourth largest city, a vibrant mix of history, industry, and culture. Walk the Red Line to discover historic dams, grand mansions, and bold Soviet architecture. Stand at the Europe-Asia border, explore world-class theaters, and enjoy dynamic street art. Yekaterinburg is a city of contrasts, real, energetic, and unforgettable. Now, join me as we journey to the Altai Mountains, Russia's Golden Mountains. This spiritual crossroads is a land of shamanistic echoes, wild beauty, and ancient cultures. Here, every sunrise reveals timeless landscapes and stories carved in stone. For the adventurous, the Altai offers a profound connection to nature and history. The Altai is a paradise for active travelers. Hike misty trails, ride with legendary horsemen, and marvel at sacred Mount Beluga. Discover crystal-clear lakes like Teletskoye and magical Geyser Lake. Embrace the unexpected, connect with locals, and savor quiet moments in this wild, awe-inspiring landscape. The Altai invites you to simply be present. Welcome to Moscow, the vibrant heart of Russia, where centuries of history meet modern energy. Here, the iconic domes of St. Basil's and the mighty Kremlin stand beside bustling streets and chic cafes. Begin your journey in Red Square, the nation's spiritual center. Then discover Moscow's modern pulse in lively parks and vibrant neighborhoods. One of Moscow's greatest and most surprising treasures lies deep underground, the Moscow Metro. This is not just a public transit system, it's a subterranean art gallery. Stalin called it the Palace of the People, and many of the central stations are incredibly ornate, decorated with chandeliers, marble walls, intricate mosaics, and bronze statues. Each station has its own unique theme, often celebrating Soviet achievements in industry, agriculture, or military might. Taking a self-guided tour of the metro is a must-do. For the price of a single ticket, you can hop on and off exploring these underground masterpieces. It's a fascinating and beautiful way to get around the city. Moscow is also a city of world-class art. The Tretyakov Gallery is the foremost museum of Russian art in the world, tracing the entire history of Russian painting from medieval icons to 20th century avant-garde masterpieces. It's here you can come face to face with the powerful realism of Ilya Repin and the serene landscapes of Isaac Levitan. For European art, the Pushkin Museum of Fine Arts boasts an impressive collection, including works by Rembrandt, Botticelli, and a fantastic collection of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings. Art lovers could easily spend days exploring the city's rich cultural offerings, gaining a deeper appreciation for the Russian soul. To get a different perspective on the city, consider taking a boat cruise on the Moskva River. Gliding along the water, you'll see many of the city's most famous landmarks from a unique vantage point. The Kremlin, the soaring cathedral of Christ the Savior, and the controversial statue of Peter the Great. It's a relaxing way to see the sights, especially on a warm summer evening when the city lights begin to twinkle. It helps you appreciate the grand scale of Moscow's layout and the way the river weaves through its historic heart, connecting its past and present. Finally, Moscow is a top destination because it challenges your perceptions. It's a city of contrasts, of ancient piety and modern ambition, of solemn history and vibrant nightlife. It's a place that can feel intimidating at first, but it rewards the curious traveler with incredible depth and warmth. From the grandeur of its imperial past to the creative energy of its present, Moscow offers a rich, complex, and utterly unforgettable travel experience. It's a city that gets under your skin and invites you to understand the vast and fascinating nation it represents. It's the perfect, powerful conclusion to our tour of Russia's stunning places. From the icy expanse of Lake Baikal to the imperial grandeur of Moscow, we've journeyed across the immense and incredible landscapes of Russia. We've seen volcanic wonders in Kamchatka, admired the golden domes of Suzdal, and felt the spiritual power of the Altai Mountains. This country is so much more than its headlines. It's a land of breathtaking natural beauty, deep history, and a rich tapestry of cultures. It's a place that rewards the curious traveler with experiences that are profound, surprising, and deeply memorable. I hope this journey has inspired you to consider Russia for your next great adventure. These 10 places are just the beginning, a starting point for your own exploration. Russia is a country that invites you to get off the beaten path, to meet its people, to taste its food, and to discover your own hidden gems. Whether you're drawn to the vibrant energy of its cities or the quiet solitude of its vast wilderness, there is a Russian experience waiting for you. So, pack your bags, keep an open mind, and get ready to be amazed. The real Russia is waiting to be discovered, and it's a journey that will stay with you for a lifetime. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What part of Russia fascinates you the most? Have you been to any of these places? Or do you have your own favorite spot that we didn't mention? Please share your thoughts, experiences, and travel dreams in the comments below. Building a community of curious travelers is what this channel is all about, and your insights help us all travel smarter and with more joy. Let's get a great conversation going and share our passion for exploring this incredible world we all share. Thank you for joining me on this tour of Russia's hidden gems. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and for more travel guides that help you connect with the culture and experience the world more deeply, be sure to subscribe to our channel DNC Travel Guide. This is Josephine. Until next time, happy traveling.